Okay guys, let's get started. Okay, this Pixie Lott look relies a lot upon the shape of the eyeshadow that she has in the video. I'll just give you a few tips so that you can get that. Basically, it's slightly winged out to a point, and that point is in line with your eyebrow. So it's very important that you get that in line with your eyebrow. As you can see, I've popped a little point here. I've already primed my eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion and made that point. But basically it is following the edge of the eyebrow and the corner of my eye. Can you see? Okay. Now most of the colour is concentrated on the socket area. So if you use a black eyeliner pencil, this one is Urban Decay 24/7, just to give you your edges, and then you can fill it in. Okay, so if you come down just in the crease, just before you get to your inner area, because I'm going to put a bit of highlight there, and just draw around your crease. Okay, can you see that there? Okay, and then what you need to do is just pull in your skin tightly, and then line that up with the dot that you'd have already made. See? Okay. Now, you can afford to get a little bit more up into the crease, what I've done. Okay, just make that line a little bit stronger. Okay, it's quite Cleopatra, this one. Okay, then what you need to do is then meet it up with the underside of your eye. Now, it's quite thick on the underneath. Base it on your eye shape. If you've got small eyes, don't do too much because it can make them appear smaller. Obviously if you've got big eyes, then go to town on it, that's really nice. Okay, so just join that up with the edge of my eye, and then I'm going to just pull slightly on my skin underneath and drag that on my lash line. Okay, because it looks quite thick, don't worry too much about it at the moment. Okay, we are going to smudge that out. Okay, that's fine. A little bit thicker there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a black base on the eye, which forms most of the look, and I'm going to use MAC's paint pot in black ground, which is the matte black paint pot. I'm just going to pop that on a little shader brush or a concealer brush, whichever one's better. Okay, and then I'm just going to paint in between those lines that I've made. Okay, this is a viewer request, this video, and I really like it a lot. It's quite dramatic. Obviously you can tone down if you wish, you don't have to use so much of black. You could even use dark browns or blues. This is just inspiration. Okay, please excuse my dog in the background who's snoring. That's Elvis. He's just been taken out on a long walk, so he is quite tired. Okay, now that's on there. It's a good base. I'm just going to tidy up the outside of that line actually. Okay, I'm just going to use a cotton wool bud. I'm just going to take out that roundness that I've made with that brush. Okay, when I was practicing this look, and I use a ton of cotton wool buds, so feel free to use as many as you need to get this shape. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my eyeliner. Just to bring that in and smarten up that shape a little. Okay. Alright, what we're going to do now is add a little bit of highlight. My highlighter that I use is Frosting by Collection 2000. It was a couple of quid from Superdrug, and I'm just going to use another cotton wool bud just to place that just in the corner of the eye. Don't worry too much about blending that because it's quite stark in the video, and this is quite flattering. very good, as it makes your eyes appear brighter in the corner, which I like. Then I'm going to take a MAC 239 brush with a little bit more frosting. I'm just going to place that above the black that I've already done. Okay, just blend that out. There's no need to blend it in with the black, because it's quite a harsh line in the video, but obviously we don't want it to look silly. Just blend that in a bit. Her brows are quite light brown, and obviously as mine are quite brown, I haven't done anything to them. If you have blonde eyebrows, then feel free to pop a little bit of light brown eyeshadow or light brown pencil through them to get the look. Okay, what I'm going to do now is just use a cotton bud just to even out that line and smudge the underneath eyeliner. Excuse me. Okay. What I'm going to do now is apply a couple of coats of mascara. Okay, this is Sexy Curves Mascara by Rimmel. Okay, onto the bottom lash line. Okay, if you wiggle the wand through your lashes, and that will coat them root to tip. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some false lashes, and I will do a video tutorial in relation to false lashes, but I'm just going to turn the camera off while I do that, and then I'll come straight back. Okay, I've applied my false eyelashes. These are Too True Extravagant Lashes, which you can get from Superdrug. They're fantastic. They're like $1.99. They're fantastic. Okay, I'm going to finish up the eyes now. Use the eyeliner again, just to go inside the eye and the waterline. Okay, and then up into the under part of your eyelid. This is called tight lining. Okay, it just gives that real thickness. Okay, I changed my mind slightly while the camera was off, and I've brought the black down into the inner corner of the eye, just with little strokes, and into that highlight, just so it gives it a good look there. Okay, if you need to, then go over the edges of your shape, just to make sure that they really stand out. Okay, now on the video, when she's closed her eyes, you can see that she's got a sheen on her eye. It looks like a gold or a silvery sheen. Now I picked up a eyeshadow from MAC yesterday. It's one of the mineralised eyeshadows from the Star Black collection, and this is in Cinderfella, which is a matte black with silver reflex in it. So what I'm going to do is just place a little bit of that just on the other side of the 239 that we used earlier on, and then I'm just going to pat this in a patting motion, literally just in the centre of the eye. Okay, you may need another load just to get that, so that when you close the eye, the light hits that, and you've got the sheen that she's got in her video. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the lips, and now the lips are quite sort of a nudie pink, and the best way of doing this, I think, is to use a concealer. This is just Studio Sculpt concealer from MAC. Just pop that all over your lips, and then place on top of it a pinky colour. Okay, now I've got a light pink here. This is Ombre Rose from Maybelline. Okay, now I'm just going to pop that over the top, just a light coating. Okay, and then what it does over the top of the concealer is it just mutes the pink, makes it slightly nude, more wearable colour. Okay, there's no gloss on these lips, so just leave them matte. Okay, it's also not very easy to see in the video what type of blusher she's wearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit of Pink Dream Mousse from Maybelline just in the corner here, just on top of the cheekbone. just to give that a little bit of something around the area. And that complements the lips fantastically. Okay, well that's it. That's the Pixie Lott boys and girls video inspired makeup look. Obviously I don't look like anything like Pixie Lott, and obviously I'm dark colour, so these colours on the video are slightly different. She's got cooler skin than I've got, but have fun experimenting it with your own skin tone. And if you have any questions or comments, then please leave them below, and I'll see you soon. Big hug.